Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot has met with the Governor Kalraj Mishra just hours after two MLAs of a regional party that withdrew support from the Congress government announced that they will back the administration. Governor Kalraj Mishra on Saturday evening met with the Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot at his official residence. It was a courtesy meeting and Mr. Gehlot informed the Governor about the measures taken by the state government against the coronavirus pandemic. The meeting lasted 45 minutes. The Governor's office said in a statement. Earlier in the evening, Mr. Gehlot tweeted that the two BTP MLAs have announced their support for his government. Both MLAs of the Bharatiya Tribal Party or the BTP announced their support to the government after meeting their state executive officials and discussing their demands. Mr. Gehlot had tweeted and then he was seen receiving a letter of support from these MLAs in photos that have been shared by his office. So what's next in this Rajasthan Congress crisis? Well, I spoke with the leader of the opposition in the Rajasthan Assembly and the BJP leader Gulab Chand Kataria for more on this just minutes ago. Here's how our discussion went. I started by asking him, Mr. Kataria, thank you for your time. ये coronavirus की pandemic हो रही है और उसके बीच में कांग्रेस कह रही है कि बीजेपी उनकी सरकार को गिराना चाहती है। ये आप डिनाई कर सकते हो सर, मगर कांग्रेस कह रही है कि फिर हरियाणा पुलिस ने राजस्थान पुलिस को क्यों रोका और अब वो एमएलएज आईटीसी मानेसर में तो नहीं है क्योंकि हरियाणा पुलिस ने राजस्थान पुलिस को ब्लॉक की थी, कांग्रेस कह रही है।
अब मैं सोचता हूं कि जब कोई सरकार का यहाँ का एसओजी जाता है तो पहले से ही सूचना देता है, फिर पहले जाकर के वहाँ की पुलिस को अपनी प्रेजेंस बताता है और अपना कारण बताता है, फिर वहाँ की लोकल पुलिस आपकी मदद करती है। हम लोग भी कभी राजस्थान से महाराष्ट्र में जाते हैं तो यही प्रक्रिया अपनाते हैं और सीधे ही चले जाते हैं तो कई बार टकराव भी होता है, कई बार अनहोनी घटना होती है। तो प्रोसीजर से जाए, कानून सबको अधिकार देता है। मैं सोचता हूँ इसमें कोई किसी को रोकता नहीं है।
But is this not a sign of the BJP's involvement, sir? कांग्रेस कह रही है कि यही तो है प्रूफ कि बीजेपी इन्वॉल्व है इस coup में।
मैं सोचता हूँ पहले दिन से हम इनको चुनौती दे रहे हैं। यार एक चीज तो ऐसी बता दो जिसमें तुम्हें यह लगता हो कि हमारा इसमें इन्वॉल्व, तुम्हारी घर की फूट है और जिस दिन सरकार बनी तब से लेकर के सब जग जाहिर है, राजस्थान की जनता देख रही है। असेंबली में आपके एक्टिविटीज हमने देखा है, आपके रोज के स्टेटमेंट हमने देखे हैं, जनता ने देखे हैं, सुने हैं और अब तो पराकाष्ठा पे पहुंच गई है यार कि हैंडसम होना और कोई अच्छी अंग्रेजी बोलना। और मैं जितने राजनीति में था तब तुम 3 साल के थे, ये जिस प्रकार के शब्दों का प्रयोग हो रहा, लग रहा है कि वर्टिकल डिवीजन करने के लिए जिस प्रकार का व्यवहार, एक तरफ पार्टी उसको मनाने का प्रयत्न कर रही है, दूसरी तरफ इस प्रकार की भाषा बोल रहे हैं। इसका मतलब तुम घर के झगड़े में हम बीजेपी को क्यों डाल रहे हो यार?
बट सर, आपने कहा है कि गहलोत गवर्नमेंट को अपनी मेजॉरिटी प्रूव करनी चाहिए, मगर शाम को ही बीटीपी एमएलएज मिस्टर गहलोत से मिले और वो कह रहे हैं कि वो उनकी सरकार को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं। इज दिस नॉट अ सेटबैक?
अगर वास्तव में अगर इनके पास इतने लोग हैं तो इतना समय बर्बाद करने की जरूरत क्या है? अपना विश्वास मत के लिए आप चले जाते प्रोसीजर में और हाउस के फ्लोर पे जाकर के विश्वास मत प्राप्त कर लेते, आपकी सरकार पूर्णतः बची है।
नहीं, but sir, that will be decided by the court, no? That decision will only come on Tuesday or Monday.
मैं सोचता हूँ सपोर्ट करना चाहें तो करें, किसी को एतराज नहीं, पर बाड़े में बंद होकर के सपोर्ट कौन सा कहलाता है यार? ये तो ये कहलाता है कि कोई न कोई सौदा हुआ है, किसी न किसी प्रकार की बात हुई, कोई न कोई आश्वासन दिया है। जिसने पार्टी को जनता ने कांग्रेस के खिलाफ वोट देकर और हमारे खिलाफ देकर के जिताया, वो इसलिए थोड़ी जिताया कि आप जाकर के उनके कैंप में जाके बैठ जाओ। एक पार्टी के नाते आप बाहर रह करके भी सपोर्ट करने की घोषणा कर सकते हैं, तो इतने घबराने की जरूरत क्या है?
ओके मिस्टर कटारिया, सचिन पायलट ने कांग्रेस लीडरशिप को कहा है कि वो चीफ मिनिस्टर बनना चाहते हैं। क्या वो बीजेपी में चीफ मिनिस्टर बन सकते हैं अगर वो बीजेपी ज्वाइन करेंगे? और तो फिर वसुंधरा राजे सिंधिया का क्या होगा सर? फिर
देखो, ये उनका आपसी मामला है, हमारा इससे कोई लेना देना नहीं। कौन क्या बनेगा नहीं बनेगा, ये पहले दिन से जब मुख्यमंत्री का चयन हुआ उस दिन भी 5 दिन लगे थे इनको दिल्ली में उठक बैठक करने में, और आज भी यही स्थिति है। तुम अपने घर में तय कर लो यार, हमको क्यों इसमें जोड़ करके जबरदस्ती हमको लपेटने का प्रयास कर रहे हो।
नहीं बट सर, वो 6-7 दिन के बाद वसुंधरा राजे जी ने ट्वीट की है। लेट्स प्ले दोस ट्वीट्स अप। वो शी इज फाइनली ब्रोकन हर साइलेंस। आप सेटिस्फाइड हो उनके ट्वीट्स सुन के, पढ़ के?
निश्चित, मेरी तो लगातार सप्ताह भर से हर दिन बात हो रही है और मैं तो पूर्णतः आश्वस्त हूँ, और मैंने स्वयं ने चला करके उनको कहा जब कोई निर्णायक बैठक में कोई निर्णय लेंगे, इनकी स्थिति को देख रहे हैं क्या ये हो रहा है, कैसे कर रहे हैं, उसके बाद ही जब पार्टी के सामूहिक रूप में बैठकर कोई निर्णय के लिए काम करना होगा तो आपको मैं कॉल करूंगा। उनका भाई साहब आप 3 घंटे का मार्जिन लेके मुझे बता देना, मैं पहुंच जाऊंगी बैठक में, और तो मैं क्या कह सकता हूँ।
Mr. Kataria, I'd like to just switch tracks, ask you about these audio tapes. ये बीजेपी की डिमांड है कि एक सीबीआई प्रोब हो into these audio tapes, जो कांग्रेस कह रही है, दिखाई दे रही है कि यहाँ पे एक कॉन्स्पिरेसी है अशोक गहलोत गवर्नमेंट को टॉपल करने के लिए, बट कांग्रेस कह रही है ये बीजेपी डिमांड ही इज एन एडमिशन ऑफ गिल्ट। ये प्रूव करती है कि पार्टी इज इन्वॉल्व्ड एंड इज बिहाइंड दिस रिबेलियन बाय सचिन पायलट एंड अदर्स।
निश्चित रूप से होना चाहिए। कारण क्या है कि इस प्रकार का टेपिंग का अधिकार मुख्यमंत्री के आवास में रहने वाला ओएसडी लोकेश शर्मा इसको करता है। वो किस अधिकार से करता है और किस अधिकार से उसने बनाया, और फिर आपस में उनके ही 2 मंत्री या एमएलए से बात करते हुए एक आदमी पूछता है, कोई संजय नाम का, कि मैं आपकी गजेंद्र सिंह से बात करूं क्या। अब वो किसको गजेंद्र सिंह बना करके हलो कर ले, तो क्या गजेंद्र सिंह उससे जुड़ गया क्या? वो तो भगवान के लिए ठीक था कि उसने गुलाब चंद कटारिया का नाम लेकर के नहीं जोड़ा फोन, नहीं तो वो फोन करता तो मैं फोन तो उठाता कि नहीं होता, हलो तो करता कि नहीं करता उस पर, तो वो ये कह देता कि मैं इससे जुड़ा हुआ हूँ। मैं सोचता हूँ इस प्रकार। और गजेंद्र सिंह जी ने बहुत स्पष्ट अपने कहा जिस एजेंसी से जांच कराना हो मैं उस जांच को फेस करने को तैयार हूँ। और क्या कहे, जो अधिकार तुम्हें प्राप्त नहीं है, नियम के विरुद्ध तुमने वो टेपिंग की, जो टेपिंग किसी प्रकार से मान्य नहीं है, बिना हमारे होम डिपार्टमेंट की परमिशन के बिना कोई किसी की व्यक्तिगत स्वतंत्रता पर इस प्रकार का हमला नहीं कर सकता, ये उसका अधिकार है।
Fair enough, sir, but Mr. Dostala, the new chief, कांग्रेस के चीफ राजस्थान में कह रहे हैं कि अगर बीजेपी इन्वॉल्व है ही नहीं जैसे आप कह रहे हो, देन व्हाई प्रिवेंट, ये राजस्थान पुलिस टीम को जो प्रोब कर रही है ये ऑडियो टेप्स को, उनको क्यों नहीं अलाउ किया गया था कि वो होटल में एंटर करे जहां पे बीजेपी रूल स्टेट हरियाणा में जहां पे रेबल एमएलएज रह रहे थे, वहां पे उनको क्यों प्रिवेंट किया? अगर आपके पास कुछ है नहीं, नथिंग टू हाइड, इफ यू हैव नथिंग टू हाइड।
देखो, बीजेपी का लेना देना नहीं है, इनकी पार्टी के एमएलए हैं और ये हैं। जिस होटल में ठहरे होंगे वहाँ की पुलिस होगी और होटल का मैनेजमेंट होगा। हम वहाँ कहाँ बीच में आ गए? जो कोई भी आदमी कहीं भी जाकर ठहरे तो क्या ये होटल के कारण से बीजेपी हो जाती है क्या? आदमी का अधिकार है, पैसे देगा और रहेगा। जो तरीका है पुलिस का एक राज्य से दूसरे राज्यों में, उसको फॉलो राजस्थान को भी करना पड़ेगा और उत्तर प्रदेश को भी करना पड़ेगा। चाहे पुलिस एक राज्य से दूसरे राज्य में जा सकती है, लेकिन जाने का वहाँ पर अपनी कारण बताना पड़ेगा। वहाँ के जो पुलिस स्टेशन पे जाना पड़ेगा, अपनी रिपोर्ट दर्ज, अपनी उपस्थिति दर्ज करानी पड़ेगी, कारण दर्ज कराने पड़ेंगे, उसके बाद वो कोई ऑपरेशन कर सकते हैं। सीधा ही ऑपरेशन करने चले जाएं तो टकराव होगा ही होगा।
All right, Mr. Kataria, thank you so much again for your time and clarifying all of these issues and taking all our questions. Thank you for that. Well, joining us now is Supriya Srinathi. She is a national spokesperson of the Congress. We have Dr. Manoj Rajoria, BJP MP from Karoli Dholpur. And also joining us is Zainab Sikandar, and she is a political analyst, a writer and a columnist. Mr. Rajoria, to you first, sir, ye Rajasthan में अभी is this game over in terms of numbers, because those 2 MLAs who had initially said they weren't with the Congress, अब Mr. Gehlot has tweeted pictures of them handing over a letter of support.
So we don't know if this game is over or not, because of all the script is written by the Rajasthan Chief Minister, Mr. Ashok Gehlot. And before few days, the one BTP MLA made a video and he distributed among the public he viral the video that please save us. Now today they come to Chief Minister Mr. Ashok Gehlot. He took them to Governor. Why? What are the reason they are going with them? I don't know. But the script writer is the Mr. Ashok Gehlot. Script character, all the characters were decided by the Ashok Gehlot. All the drama done by the Ashok Gehlot. He knows what is happening in his party, out of the party. Either he have the full majority or not, he know better than us, because this is matter of the Congress only, between Congress only. Either Sachin group have faith in them or not, I don't know. BJP don't know. BJP do not have any involvement in this thing. So he can reply this one. Either they have majority or not. If they have majority, then why they are packed in hotels and all the buses? Why? If they have, then they should come ahead. They should go in the Vidhan Sabha and they should prove themselves. And they should work properly for the public.
All right,
as
let's
of
ask
today.
Supriya Shinate, if you could respond to that question. Mr. Rajoria is asking, why are then the MLAs in the Gehlot camp? We've seen images of them practicing yoga. Some MLAs are getting cooking classes from the top chef at the resort that they're in. And also to what Mr. Gulab Chand Kataria says, that no groundwork was done. I asked him about why the Haryana police would impede or prevent an investigation from being carried out by a police from another state. And he says because there was no groundwork done. The Congress has done a shoddy job and now they're crying foul.
No, I appreciate the fact that you tried to get an answer out of him. I actually heard that interview, and full marks to you for coaxing him to give an answer, which he did not. I am not going to reply this. I think the reply comes from within the BJP. There is Mr. Kailash Meghwal, who's a very, very senior BJP MLA. He has been a speaker of the Rajasthan Assembly. And he has today on record said that the BJP should stop horse trading. They need to play politics of principles and they need to go back to the party that they were. That's exactly his words. These are not mine. Anybody can go and listen to his statement. So the word of caution and advice is coming from within the BJP. Stop toppling democratically elected governments. And as far as your question and Mr. Rajoria's question actually on why our MLAs have been kept in this hotel is because we have learned from experience, whether it was Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Nagaland, Goa, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka. You come with money bags and you come with agencies. Even today there were IT and ED raids. Is this not gross misuse of central power? And because we've learned from experience, we don't want to open ourselves or expose ourselves to your exploitation, and which is why Mr. Gehlot, being an astute politician, has taken the steps that it has. But I think it will do the BJP some good if they look at their inner party quarrel and if they look at what some of their stalwarts are saying. I am not talking about Gajendra Singh Shekhawat caught on, a tape where he's talking about toppling a government. I'm not even talking about his superiors who may be involved. I am talking about people from Rajasthan who are cautioning the BJP to not indulge in horse trading. Mr. Kataria was on your channel. Would he have answered the question that why are people like Om Mathur and Mr. Om Birla saying that the grass is greener on the other side and so the horses are there to graze? What sort of nonsense is this? You cannot normalize the use of money, power and agencies in Indian politics. Let's not look away from
Mr.
the fact
Rajoria,
that
quick
this is
response
abject.
before I go to Zainab, please.
Sara Supriya is saying the use of money. Can she answer me that why the 12 crore rupees are caught today in very close persons of the Mr. Ashok Gehlot? 12 crore rupees cash and 1.7 crore rupees ornaments they have found there in raid. What was the use of that money? From where came this money came?
Right.
And who is using? Why is using? Basically, Congress have stigmas and the conspiracies in their own only, and all the weapons they are throwing on the BJP only. All things they have their inside only. So whatever the dirty politics the Congress is doing, or they are used to do it, they are just imposing and allegating the BJP only. But public of Rajasthan is suffering, as ex-Chief Minister Srimati Vasundhara Raje said today in tweet that
Finally,
Ashok
after
Gehlot
6
government,
days of silence.
Ashok Gehlot government,
a
Rajasthan
democratically elected
government,
government being toppled. Mr.
Rajasthan,
Rajoria. Accept the truth as it is.
All right,
Yeah,
Supriya Srinathe, if I could just ask you, while you have been saying that, the Haryana police's actions yesterday are a sign, a clear signal of the BJP's involvement, isn't it also much more the onus then on the Sachin Pilot camp for choosing the state of Haryana? What does that say about Sachin Pilot, who the Congress says they're still open to wooing back and taking back into their embrace?
Look, Sachin Pilot and the Congress party go a really long way back. I mean, his father was a part of the Congress. He's been a part of the Congress. He has been nurtured as a leader within the Congress. He was an MP at 26, at 30 he was a minister, at 35 he was the PCC chief, at 40 he was a deputy chief minister. These ties are difficult to break, but the reality is that Sachin Pilot has done himself a lot of harm by going and pawning with the BJP. The reality is that he has taken hospitality from the Haryana BJP government, and what one hears is that after the MLAs were whisked out when the SOG arrived and were made to wait for 1.5 hours, they are now being shipped to BJP-ruled Karnataka. Of course, Sachin Pilot and his MLAs have a lot to answer. There is just no denying that. And I also think subversion of democracy is the only thing that we need to discuss.
All right. Zenith, you describe yourself on Twitter as a political observer. What are your observations on this entire drama that we're seeing out? And might I remind everyone that we've crossed 1 million cases of coronavirus cases in India today. And all of our headlines, we're doing this bulletin 9 p.m. Left, right and center. Instead, we're focusing on Rajasthan.
Yeah. So that's a pity. But if we come back to the Rajasthan crisis, I'd like to say, you make a mistake once and it's considered to be a lesson. But if you make a mistake twice, it's a choice. Congress needs to understand that they are going through a huge organizational failure. They can blame BJP, maybe it's valid even if they blame them. They can blame Sachin Pilot's ambition or greed for it. But the truth is that this has repeated too many times within the Congress. This isn't the first time we're seeing this. We've seen this with Scindia. We've seen this with Aditi Singh. Before that, we've seen a lot of intra-party politics, and that too out in the open, be it Sidhu versus Captain Amrinder Singh, be it Scindia versus Digvijay Singh, or be it even before that, if we see how the Karnataka government fell. The same thing happened over and over again. And if Congress is already so aware of BJP's bad morality or, the horse trading that they do, then Congress should be better prepared. The problem is Congress is not willing to introspect. It's not willing to see what they can do within the party organization that can make the party stronger, that can make the rank and the cadre stronger. It is no surprise that this has happened. Everyone was expecting it, just the way everyone was expecting Scindia to leave. It isn't something that is new. It isn't something that they didn't know.
So and only the Congress has been taken unawares. Supriya Srinathe, last word to you, if you'd like to respond to that.
No, absolutely, I will. I don't think being ambitious is wrong. All of us are young, all of us are ambitious. But you can't be ambitious to an extent where you start burying your own house. And that is what Sachin Pilot is doing here. I disagree with Zainab. I disagree with Zainab to an extent. I think a lot of people that he has named are people who have had ideological differences. These are people who back 370 abolition, So they're perhaps not as aligned. And as far as Rajasthan is concerned, I don't think anybody was expecting the deputy CM to topple his own government. And that's exactly what's playing out in Rajasthan. So to say that we were expecting this to happen, no, we weren't. We weren't expecting Sachin Pilot to be in bed with BJP, which he seemingly is.
Right. Thank you. This is, as we started off by saying, this is far from over. We, of course, have that crucial hearing on Monday and the verdict to be announced on Tuesday. But thank you all for joining us tonight.